Hello and welcome to the fourth and final video in the Adulting 101 program. Today we're going to be teaching you how to do various house maintenance. And here we have our house maintenance specialist, Mr. Delphia. Mr. Delphia. Here's Seth. He's been in all the other programs so far. I'm Nathan Tucker. I'm the Boy Scout that's been organizing this whole thing. This is Manny. He's going to be helping out as well. I want to thank the Twinsburg Public Library for allowing me to do this. The video should be up on their YouTube channel shortly.
Whenever you drill yourself a hole in here. All the way through. Oh, my bad.
Two holes to fix now.
Yeah. Go right there. You hit right into the stud. Look at the back. There you go. Okay. Grab your hammer. Okay. Take and put your screw inside the anchor. Just give it a couple turns. Just enough to hold it up in there. Okay. Press it and stick it in your hole. Sometimes you might have to grab your hammer and give it a little tap. Okay. Might have to go in. Yep. Sometimes you just tap. And then your screwdriver.
Wrong thing.
You go either one, Philip, or whatever. Screw it in a little ways. Sometimes it's easier if you have a lot of problem with the dead away, just go ahead and get your Phillip in there. A little easier.
Yeah.
And go roughly about there. Let's leave it out a little bit, and then got your picture. Take your wire. Ta-da! Take that and bring that out to where it's flat. Take a hold that. You left-handed or right-handed?
I am right-handed.
Okay, good. Just like that. Bring it down here. Just give that a tap. Picture. And ta-da. Okay, give that a good sand. Make sure there's nothing all around it. Take your mesh. It should be like if you feel sticky sides. Push that up on there. You've done it before.
A couple times.
Start on the bottom. Give it a little more net on there. Get it on there nice and thick. That's the other three sides. But try to resist trying to use the back side. Yeah, don't be afraid of getting a whole bunch up on there. You can always take it back down. Take that block here on the back and move that away. Turn it over. There you go. Start working that in under your hole. You want to try to keep your knife clean. Makes it a little easier. See how that's got a taper on it?
Yeah.
See, it's got a taper on the blade. Take it. You just want to put a string on you. Try to easy pressure it before this don't dry and quick already. This kind of patch here would probably need two coats. But then, if you get it patched, it'll be all set, and then you wait for the dry time, and then as it dries, that one, you get to sand that one.
Then that
Now
one.
Yep. Easiest way to sand. What I'd always do is to always try to catch the bottom here, feather it in, and then when you're all done, just go in the center just to smooth it out. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on your patch area, otherwise you're just going to break through your tape, and then you're going to have to start all over. So you try to get all the rough edges off the bottom. That's straight all the way on your edge, all the way around. So it should be almost like this, where you almost don't see it. There's better sanding blocks than that too, so. See how you get like that? Breaks through a little bit, but basically once you get it all down and nice and smooth, you're all set. Throw 2 coats of primer on it, then your paint. You're all good to go. Okay, first of all, make sure you shut off your breaker. Just make sure there ain't no power.
Okay.
Okay, now you know you're dead. Go ahead and take your faceplate off. Get the top and bottom screw out. Now when grabbing a light switch, especially even on outlets, always grab on here. Don't try to grab around here, because if there is some kind of power leakage, you will get jolted. I just pull that out. Okay, and then screw your round wire here. Lefty loosey. Gonna hold on to that a little bit. Okay. Just sit there and and unhook your wire. Take and unhook your wire. Sometimes you might have to bend the wire open a little bit. It just comes right up off of it. Okay? And you'll do the same with that one, those two. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty tight. They should be tight, so you're gonna have to put a little effort in breaking them loose. Just wiggle it around, it'll come off. There you go. Now you always want to move it out of the way so it doesn't work on anything. Just in case there is a feed through. There you go. Get your nuts outlet. Okay, now you're looking to install your new one. So, okay, make sure you're upward. Okay, it's on off position, and then you might have to back that up.
It doesn't have a ground.
No, this one won't have a ground, so we'll just roll this up into the back for right now. Switch your tip.
Yeah.
Sweaty
Sorry.
hands.
Yeah. Thanks.
When you get it on there, give it a nice good tight because you want it tight because electricity does give off sound vibes. That's good. And then hook your neck wire. You always want to make sure they're torqued because electricity will move and it'll actually vibrate the screws loose if not tight enough. Step on this one a little bit. Alright, good. Just take and line it all up in here and just try to force all your wiring back in. Off should be to the top. And then just install your silver screws. Fit going as far as you can. It's a little easier.
Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense.
And keep the bottom one started. For me, it's easier to use my hands more than I am the tools half the time, especially with some of the longer screws. No problem. You're having to try to keep your screwdriver straight with the screw. It'll stay in there a little easier. All right. Just go easy on those ones because you don't want to go too tight because it will crack the face plate. Screw that one in. Okay. Now you flip on your breaker back. Try your switch. Ta-da! You changed the switch. For those that don't know, backside of a wall, these are studs. These are considered fire stops. Stops fire from spreading through the wall. If you try to set an anchor in, you try to miss the studs. If you do, then you won't need an anchor. You'd be able to just screw the stud right into the stud there. Show you a quick tip on how to roll up an extension cord. Keep it out flat. As you curl it, you want to slowly twist the extension cord, so it actually creates a loop that doesn't bind. Otherwise, if you just keep going around, it'll start knotting up and start figure eighting on yourself. Takes a quick moment, rolls it up nice, get it to where you get the right thing, and you can just lock them together, all ready for storage.
Well, hopefully that wasn't too hard for everybody. I hope everybody learned something today. I know I certainly did. Thanks for watching, and thank you to the Twins Republic Library.